Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Venus Chengo, your life coach and counselor at the Mind Spa. Today I'm going to talk about addiction. What is addiction? Addiction is the dependence on a drug, substance, habit that makes you dysfunctional without it. Now, interestingly, there are two major types of addiction. One, non-chemical addiction, and two, chemical addiction. So what is non-chemical addiction? Non-chemical addictions are the addictions that fall under habits and object use. Such include sex, masturbation, gambling, shopping, or religion. All these are considered to be part of addiction. The second one is the chemical addiction, which basically falls under the drug and narcotic use. Also under this, we have the alcohol use. Now, why do people use drugs? Well, everyone is different, but sometimes because of the inability to cope, we want something that can relieve part of the pain, part of the stress that we are going through. So most of the reasons why people use drugs are because of stress. The second one is because some drugs are quite easily obtainable. For example, going to the shop and being able to buy alcohol when I'm stressed, I'll do it often because I can access that alcohol. Number three, there's also a lot of peer pressure. Sometimes we want to go out there and have meetings, but amidst those meetings, one person will order for alcohol and they'll ask you, why not have one? So that peer pressure also can become a reason for you to indulge in alcohol. Number four, self-medication. This is very common among people. Sometimes we can't sleep. Sometimes we're just going through much and we don't want to share it out with any other person. So what do? We go to the chemist, pharmacist, ask for something that will make us induce sleep, and there we go. Our stress is under the blanket. That's why we end up being addicts in silence. Number five, dysfunctional families. For the young adolescents, when the parents are fighting, when things are going wrong at home, what do? They turn to drugs. They turn to drugs because then they're able to get that ecstasy and forget about all those things, all the violence that's going on at home. The last one is because of the ecstasy that people get. You know, that feeling of, oh, I feel high, I feel good. Forgetting that that will only last for a few minutes, but with the consequences will live with you for the rest of your life. So, what are the effects of drugs on the human body? We have two kinds of effects. Number one is physical and the other one is psychological. The physical aspect is when you see someone losing weight, their skin changing color, they are restless, they have abnormal sweating tendencies, they can't sleep. Those are some of the physical symptoms that we experience when you use drugs. For the psychological, is a little bit deeper. You start having hallucinations, you have sexual stimulations from right, left, you don't know why. There's this, sort of like pressure. You get sleepy, you get dizzy. People don't understand what you're even talking about. You tend to have a disconnection with your words. So these are some of just a few of the symptoms that people exhibit when they're using drugs. Are you struggling with an addiction? Why not come to the Mind Spa, where you'll get professional help and have an addiction counselor walk with you through the journey to recovery. Until next time, bye-bye.